I had the weirdest roommate in college, so we're in our early 20s, okay? And our parents had finally left us alone. We were finally free to do whatever we wanted whenever we wanted. And one night I heard what I thought was my roommate walking into the kitchen. Now, she worked from home, so that wasn't unusual. But then I started hearing dishes clattering around. And normally she was pretty neat, so that was weird. Then I heard the phone on the counter beside the kitchen table ring. I'm like, hello? And it was our landline. I picked it up and it was our apartment complex property manager asking if everything was okay because they had gotten a noise complaint. And I was like, oh yeah, sorry about that. Then I hung up and went back to watching TV. A few minutes later, the phone rings again and I pick it up and it's my roommate. She's calling from her car. She goes, hey, I'm staying at my boyfriend's tonight. You want me to come home? Or, And I could hear her voice getting quieter and quieter as she drove away. And I was like, yeah, stay where you are. And then I called her boyfriend's number. That was weird. His number was actually disconnected, so I couldn't leave a voicemail. And then the next day I got a text from my roommate saying that she had gotten a ride home last night after her phone died. She didn't mention her boyfriend at all. Then she invited me over to her place so that we could hang out. I was like, great, I'll be right over. I grabbed my keys and I started walking over there. And on the way over I started thinking, why would her phone die last night when she was at her boyfriend's house? But then conveniently get fixed this morning when she needed to send me a text message inviting me over. And then as I got closer to her apartment, I could see the front door was slightly ajar, and I knocked on it, and I heard what I thought was my roommate shuffling around inside, making it look like she was home alone. And then she answered the door with a big smile, and she was like, hey, you came over so fast. And I was like, yeah, I live right down the hall. And then I walked past her and I went into the kitchen to grab a drink, when suddenly I heard a voice from inside the apartment say, who is that? And I turned around and my roommate was standing there with the biggest, most terrified look on her face. And she was like, oh, no one. Just come in. Come in. And she ushered me into the living room where her boyfriend was sitting on the couch looking very uncomfortable. I was like, oh, hey. And then I left.